Dave Mercer.
And I'm Matt Pangrac.
Welcome to the Cull, a weekly sport fishing debate show. And this week, I'm going to throw it out there. Sometimes you hear people debating on things, and I'm going to say Kevin VanDam is the greatest tournament angler in history. Peep or Cull, Panger?
What criteria are we going off on here, Dave?
The greatest tournament angler of all time.
But what makes him a great tournament angler? We're talking about longevity, tournament wins, classic wins, significant advancement in the sport.
Don't overthink it, Panger. What makes Tom Brady the greatest quarterback of all time? The fact that he's won more than anybody else. I mean, Lord only knows what goes on behind closed doors at Tom Brady's house, and we're fine now. But Kevin VanDam is still today the greatest tournament angler of all time. I don't know how anyone can argue it. The numbers aren't even close.
Would there be a Kevin VanDam without Rick Clunn, though? So at that point, if Kevin was created in part because of the trail and path that Rick Clunn blazed in his 4 Bassmaster Classic wins and his 32 Bassmaster Classic qualifications, wouldn't that add credence to the Rick? I mean, they already have this. They had the greatest angler of all time. It was voted as Rick Clunn, but that was before Kevin had won a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah, at one time in Kevin's career, he was the guy who had not won the big one. He has won a bunch, but he has never won the big one. And I think if you had that debate today, I believe even Rick Clunn would vote for Kevin VanDam. I mean, it's not even close. Kevin VanDam has 28 classics, 25 Bassmaster wins, almost $8 million in earnings. I mean, the dude won a freaking ESPY. It's what he's accomplished in this sport. And I think over the last few years, a lot of people are starting to forget just how dominant he is. And trust me, I love Rick Clunn. But
Rick Clunn has won 2 Elite Series events 20 years into Kevin VanDam's future. That's got to count for the greatest of all time. I mean, the guy's winning Elite Series events into his 70s. VanDam has just turned 50. In 20 years, do you think Kevin is going to be winning major tournaments?
No, because I don't think Kevin will be competing in them. I mean, I think I don't see Kevin being the kind of angler that sticks around.
Do you not add longevity into the equation? You're going strictly off of performance.
Wins. Yeah. I mean, that's when you're judging. I mean, who's the greatest quarterback? Like I said, I mean, nobody argues about that anymore. Joe Montana used to get thrown in the mix, but at this point, nobody argues about it anymore. And would there have been a Tom Brady if there was no Joe Montana? You can't go back like that, because eventually the greatest angler of all time ends up being some dude from 1,000 years ago, because sure, they're inspired and Rick Clunn helped Kevin VanDam immensely become who he is, but on paper, the greatest angler of all time, in my opinion, it's KVD. I mean, I don't see how anyone can argue that.
This is a short one because I'm a stats guy. I like to look at it objectively, and you're absolutely right. I guess in my mind, growing up in the 80s and 90s, I have such a bias towards Rick Clunn, and it almost feels sacrilegious to say so even now. But man, you look at it on paper, you look at the accomplishments, you look at it over it is, and I hate to agree too much with you on the call here, but you're absolutely right. It is Kevin VanDam, and I don't think there is an argument, and that includes the 9 Angler of the Years that Roland Martin has. It includes the tie with the Classic with Rick Clunn. You know, we've talked a lot about Larry Nixon recently with all of his accomplishments. Now, we're not talking about the greatest 5. We're talking about the top of the mountain, the pinnacle, the peak, and it is Kevin VanDam. And the more I think about it, probably has been for a number of years.
Will anyone ever catch him? Bonus round.
Wheeler's got a chance. Wheeler's got to start winning championships.
Yeah, Wheeler's got a shot. Alnick's got a shot. Dustin Connell's got a. They all have a shot. But
Jordan
but
Lee's
I
got a shot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I would say today's, and this may be another topic, but I would say the average age where an angler peaks is younger today than it was back in the day. just simply because of education. So you mathematically, some of those young anglers may have a shot to catch them, but right now, I don't think anybody's close. I'm all in keeping it.
I'm keeping it too.
We are getting along. Wow, it must be the festive season.
It is.
You like eggnog?
No, I've never been an eggnog fan, even when it's cut with something festive.
Yeah, to keep the cut and
Are
throw
you an
away
eggnog
the
guy?
No,
It's got
no.
a weird smooth taste. I'm not a big fan of the smoothness of the eggnog. It
It's
feels like milk that's out of date to me.
Yeah, like overheated mayonnaise.
It's like Thanksgiving too. Like, how many other times a year do you eat turkey down here in the States for Thanksgiving? Like, no one's like, what, you want to come over for dinner? We're roasting a turkey. I've never heard that in my entire life, except no one's like, hey, you want to add some nutmeg to that milk? No, it's like 30 days out of the year. No one else ever asked that.
Well, let us know what you guys think. Keep our Cull. KVD is all by himself as the greatest angler of all time.